Someone asked me a while back, and I'll never forget it. If the world's falling, how come the trees still grow? When I wake in the night, the demons get in my ear, saying, "Give up. Your family's gone. You're never gonna get to them." I think, well, them trees are still growing. And I don't listen to no lies nor pay attention to no dreams. I'll find you.
good man. Anything in particular catch your attention?
Todos me dicen el negro, llorona, negro, pero cariñoso. Todos me dicen el negro, llorona, negro, pero cariñoso. Yo soy como el chile verde, llorona, picante, pero sabroso. Ay de mí, llorona, llorona, llorona.
I have been searching for so long.
Llévame al río, tápame con...
You must be so tired. You're here now.
What about our boy?
Oh,
Where is he?
Can I borrow her for the tiniest second?
¿Quieres que te quiera más? Si ya te he dado la vida, llorona, ¿qué más quieres? ¿Quieres más?
I could be your wife too, and do all the things that spoiled brat won't.
Hey, why don't you go back to the party?
What the hell? You fucking lunatic!
I got another one in the chamber.
All right.
Get my wife and my child!
Okay. Right away.
See, how hard was that? Well, baby doll, what the hell's going on? Come in, boy, greet your papa. Who the hell is that?
This is my son.
Sir, I must ask you to politely leave.
That is not my son.
Mister, I just work here.
Come here, son. Come on, boy.
No!
Call me daddy like you're supposed to.
Enough of me!
Boy should know his father.
Stay away from him!
Don't worry, I'll find you. I'll find you both.
And many more.
You never get a break from that thing, do you?
Happy birthday, Zenma.
Thank you, sweetie. Now all I need is my room back.
I told you we're gonna install that elevator.
I thought you said I was getting Zenma's old room.
It would take a lot of work to convert that old place, Karam.
Why don't you just install a lift for that chair?
The sheer size of that thing would make it impossible. I mean, we can barely fit it in here. Shit. See, she can barely move her arms. It restricts almost all movement. But we're constantly making adjustments. After Ernest, we've made a lot of improvements. What?
Maybe one day you'll learn how it feels.
Maybe some sooner than others, huh?
It's been 10 years and
Hey, don't get upset.
you've forgotten what it feels like to lose someone you love.
would we want to remember?
Why did you leave me?
up here.
Come with me.
Turn now. The sun has set on old days. The stars must come out to help guide me through a dream. We will see just what true love
Is this real?
of what our love is. I yearn to touch you. I long to see your face. Your soft embrace reminds me of better days. We will see just what true love means.
Senmo,
Of what
Can you help me to my bed?
used to be. Through a dream, we will see just what true love means, of what our love used to be.
Wow. Look at that. Look at this up there. Oh. Lovely. Just so lovely. This is so exciting.
Hello there. So sorry we had to meet in here. One of those human rights activists threw a brick through my office window last night. Glass everywhere. Now, you are Mr. and Mrs. Dimka.
That's us.
Welcome to the Arbitrary Clinic. I will be your personal advisor, advising you through this incredible journey we're embarking on.
We're very excited.
As you should be. Here at the Arbitrary Clinic, we take great pride in designing babies that perfectly meet your needs. It's so nice when people are open to new methods of procreation. Not that there's anything wrong with the usual boy-girl way. After all, before I came out of the closet, I was known to dabble in my fair share of penis. So, shall we begin?
Let's.
Question number 1. Boy or girl? Both
Girl. Oh, sorry.
Someone's an eager little bunny.
My wife and I have really been hoping for a girl.
Of course. Who wouldn't want a bouncing baby girl? But we really want to give this child the best possible start in life, don't we?
I don't understand.
Oh, don't be alarmed. As your advisor, I'm just making sure we explore every available option.
Why wouldn't a girl be the right choice?
Let's be honest. It's a man's world out there. Something like 2 women every week die of domestic violence, not to mention all of that sexual harassment from puberty onwards. Hell, sometimes it starts before puberty. In fact, now I think about it, if you take the both of us and the 2 women at reception, on average, at least one of us has been raped.
Well, maybe...
No. Honey, you wanted a girl. I wanted a girl. We'd prefer a girl.
Of course. Brilliant choice. Question number 2. Heterosexual or homosexual?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Straight or gay?
No, that's not... I know what that means. I meant you can do that.
But of course. Being gay is perfectly natural. Hundreds of creatures are known in the animal kingdom to be gay, and if it's natural, we can change it.
I don't think we're too concerned about her sexuality. We'd love her whatever.
That's right.
Of course, of course. Gay rights and all of that. We could make her bisexual and let her choose. But I have to ask you, are you sure? I only ask because, well, do you keep your marriage a secret? From your colleagues at work?
No.
Why would we need to do that?
Well, a quarter of gay people keep their relationship secret from their colleagues.
Because?
Well, let's be honest. It's quite the hassle being openly gay, isn't it? All those faggots thrown at them at school, never seeing themselves as the heroes. And, well, ever since the EU collapsed, only 20 countries in the world still bother to recognise gay marriage. Look, I say this as a person that's advised hundreds of parents, but perhaps it's best to side with caution on this one. After all, the right choice is the one that will keep your child safest.
Fine. Make her straight.
You won't regret it. And now for our final question. What skin colour would you like? These are the colours that we can offer. And before you ask, we can't make your baby bright blue. That's illegal.
That one, please.
Of course. Now, again, as your advisor, I just want to make sure we're making the right choice for your baby. With this choice of skin colour, your baby can expect to be 4 to 5 times more likely to be stopped by the police than the average person. Of course, not when she's a baby. I mean, that would be weird. I mean, when she grows up. If your baby has a degree, she will be 2.5 times more likely to be unemployed and can also expect to earn 23% less than white people with the same degree. She's 3 times more likely to be murdered, 7 times more likely to be detained under the mental health legislation, and 3 times more likely to be permanently excluded from school. So, not great news, I'm afraid.
What on earth can we do to fix that?
Well, you can maybe have a baby that starts with a W.
We should have a witty baby.
Starts with a W and has an E in there.
A wise baby?
A Welsh baby?
No, Holy Mother. A baby that's Why?
A white baby?
Great idea.
You want us to Michael Jackson our baby?
No, of course not. But everybody wants to give their child the best possible start in life, don't they? Just think about what white skin gives you. Better chance of staying out of prison, higher wages, more acting jobs, less profiling. Almost every aspect of her life will be better.
Are you completely insane? You want me to give birth to a white baby?
Hey, well, that's a little racist.
A little? There's no way we're having a baby that will make everyone think she's been sleeping with a milkman.
Oh, well, actually, our milkman's black.
Whatever.
Okay. I'm just trying to help you make the right choice. How about you meet me halfway?
An Asian baby?
No. I mean, many of my clients have chosen a shade that's slightly lighter than they are themselves. For example, if you go a couple of shades lighter, that would reduce the average number of police stops by approximately half.
But she wouldn't look like us.
On the contrary, there's a difference between facial structure and skin tone. She would look like a mixture of you both. I can guarantee it. The only difference is that she might have a slightly lighter shade.
We've done pretty well so far.
Oh, there's no argument there.
So she could do okay.
But can you guarantee it?
You can't guarantee it either.
Of course. But when you can't guarantee, doesn't everyone make a choice that's as close as possible? Why choose a horse that's 1,000 to 1 when you can choose one that's 2 to 1? What's important to bear in mind here is this. If you make the right choice, your daughter can have a much better life. There are always problems. Life is full of them. But making the right choice today will mean that life will be just that little bit easier. She can grow up into a young woman and be happy. And in the end, isn't that what we all want?
It's just so strange.
I know it feels like that now, but of the 600 or so clients I've seen so far, over 350 of them have chosen a shade lighter than themselves. And nobody around them has been any the wiser.
That many?
I know all of my clients, and I know none of them have regretted their choice. I can show you some testimonials if you like.
Has anyone asked to be darker?
Well, I'm not... It's possible that some of my colleagues have been asked.
But not you.
But let's not worry about that. After all, we're not Superman. We can't turn the world backwards and make it better. So, what's your choice?
Okay. Yeah. We'll make her a shade lighter.
And that brings our first session to an end. Oh, this is so exciting. I love making babies, and I hope you've enjoyed it too.
When you're feeling blue and down, 'cause a baby's not around, the only place you should go is the clinic in the know. With our science you can see, any choice can now be free. No more doubt, no more fear. Now your baby won't be queer.
This is Science Commanding Officer Samantha Jones of the First Class Starian ship. This may be my last transmission due to an unforeseen outcome of Project 3016. I don't know who or what it is, but it has come to respond.
going the right way?
Is there a right way?
I don't think this was a good idea.
Of course it was a good idea. We've been stuck in this goddamn spaceship for 5 years. We needed it, eh?
You know I hate A. It's Aurora.
It made initial contact as of 5 minutes ago, thus resulting in the malfunctioning of our ship. I cannot believe that it meant any harm to us.
Question. Did you have to bring that with you? Do you ever stop and think before you act? It's like I'm following the world's most curious toddler. You do remember what happened to our ship when the last one was released.
That's why we're cracking this baby open. Somewhere on this weird planet.
Yeah, because the last one didn't almost kill us.
Find our ship, you'll find that there are many secrets within these walls. But please know that our intentions were only to protect mankind. I was able to put 2 of our children, Leah and Aurora, into quarantine. But their chambers, they will expire, so I'm hoping that this reaches you in time. I know that you feel that we abandoned you wickedly, but science has a price, and it was the price that we were willing to pay.
We really should be wearing protective unit suits before we even consider opening it.
I don't think I know what this is.
You think you know? Aren't they beautiful?
Aurora, please be brave. And don't be afraid to go out and explore the black oceans of space. Because they are marvelous and beautiful. And they need you to be that beacon of light, to illuminate all that it is for all of the discoveries that I know you will find. I love you, Aurora.
Let's do this. I think it's gonna take 2 of us to crack it open.
What the heck? You brought us all the way out here.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Did you see that? Oh, no. You started this. We're not stopping now. Come on. Together. Together.
Together.
wish you were here to see this.
Happy birthday, eh?
Think so.
So, what are you gonna name it?
I think I'll name our star